Assalamu alaikum, Sayyidi.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Sayyidi, how to respond to friends that get so hopeful at a big leader being voted in as if this is their guide? Are they being hypnotized by their lies?
What was the first part? How are they being hopeful for what?
How to respond to friends that get so hopeful that a big leader is being voted in as if this is their guide?
Yeah, those are the people who don't know what time it is. So they're happy with the time in which they live. They live in a shell of ignorance. They're content with that ignorance. Oh, this and that, and so then they get greatly disappointed when it doesn't happen according to what they want. Then they become more disappointed when everything collapses, say, but I thought they promised us all these things. So you can see how from one state of ignorance it just keeps multiplying. Then they end up on the streets angry and protesting. Why? Because they had expectations. But those are counter to faith. Faith is to have a belief in Allah, in what He has written, good or bad according to your understanding, it doesn't matter. Everything what Allah writes has its reality. And then having the faith in which to understand from Prophet what has he written for us. So the hadith of Prophet describe all of these events, all the different groups, all the different ignorance, all the different corruptions. So when you know you're at the pinnacle of corruption, how do you think, oh somebody's going to come into power and take away corruption? Are you kidding me? You think the person is going to bring judgment day and finish everything? Or as soon as they open their mouth they threw them in jail. So you have to know the time. When it's a time of ignorance and you think you have something good, well stay quiet and hide. Because this time of jahiliyyah is not a time of change. There's nobody coming to change and make everything great. This is not that time. Whatever they're going to do is going to make everything more dark, more oppressing. This is the time in which we live. That's the difference between faith and no faith. Faith is in the coordinates of the heavens. No faith is believing in this material world and the magicians of the material world and the tongue of deception that deceives in a nice way, because a deceiving tongue tells you everything you want to hear, not what you need to hear. InshaAllah.